The night on the bridge. It was past midnight when Ayan, a struggling single dad, crossed the old riverside bridge on his way home from a double shift. His 6-year-old daughter, Maliha, was asleep in the back seat of his car. He was exhausted, mentally, physically, financially. As he drove slowly, his headlights caught sight of a girl standing on the edge of the bridge railing. Her clothes were soaked from the mist, and her hands trembled as she looked down at the dark waters below. Ayan's heart dropped. He stopped the car, ran toward her, and shouted. "Don't jump. Please." The girl flinched, lost her balance, and slipped, but Ayan lunged forward and grabbed her wrist, pulling her away from the edge just in time. She collapsed into his arms, trembling. The girl who said nothing. Ayan wrapped his jacket around her and asked gently. "Why were you doing that? What's your name?" But she didn't speak. Not a single word. Her eyes were full of fear, and secrets. He couldn't leave her alone on the bridge in this condition. He checked her arms, bruised. Her knees, scraped. Her clothes, expensive, but torn. A runaway. Hurt. Rich family. Where did she come from? The only thing she whispered, barely audible, was, "Please, don't tell anyone." Taking her home. Ayan hesitated. He was a single father barely holding his life together. Bringing home a mysterious, injured girl wasn't a smart choice. But when he looked at his daughter sleeping in the car and the terrified girl beside him, he knew he couldn't abandon her. He helped her into the car. Maliha woke up, rubbing her eyes. "Daddy, who is she?" Ayan sighed. "A friend, someone who needs our help tonight." The girl smiled weakly at the child, but still said nothing. She clutched Ayan's jacket tightly, as if it was the only safe thing she had. The truth comes out. By morning, she finally spoke. Her name was Zara. She was the runaway daughter of a billionaire, the owner of one of the biggest corporations in the city. The entire town was looking for her, but no one knew the real story. She had escaped her mansion after discovering the terrible truth that her father was planning to marry her off for a business merger. And the threats. The pressure. The fear. It had pushed her to the bridge last night. Ayan froze. The girl he saved. The silent, trembling stranger. She wasn't just anyone. She was the billionaire's missing daughter. And now her father's men were searching the city. Including Ayan's neighborhood. The father who arrived with guards. Noon had barely passed when black cars stopped outside Ayan's small apartment building. Guards stepped out. And then a tall, stern man appeared, the billionaire himself. He knocked hard on Ayan's door. Ayan's heart pounded as he whispered to Zara. "Do you want to go with them?" Tears filled her eyes. She shook her head and hid behind him. The door opened. And the billionaire froze when he saw Zara clinging to Ayan's arm, not daring to look at her father. "Ayan," the billionaire said coldly, "step aside. She is my daughter." But Zara's words shook the room. "No, he's the one who saved me. He's the only one who listened." Ayan makes a stand. Ayan took a deep breath and said. "Sir, with all due respect, your daughter tried to end her life yesterday. She needs safety, not pressure. If you want her back, you need to listen to her first." The billionaire stared at Ayan, as if no one had ever spoken to him like that. After a long silence, he finally nodded. "Then you tell me," he said to Zara. "What do you want?" Zara whispered, voice shaking. "I want freedom. Anne. I want to stay here for a while. Please." Ayan felt his heart tighten. The billionaire looked at Ayan, looked at Zara, and then said something no one expected. "If she trusts you, then I will too." A new beginning. The next weeks changed everything. Zara stayed with Ayan and helped Maya with homework, cooked small meals with her, and slowly healed from her trauma. Ayan found a new purpose, protecting a girl who had never felt protected. And Zara. Zara found something she never had in her billionaire mansion. A family. Warmth. Laughter. Safety. Maybe, even a possibility of love. But the world outside was still watching. Reporters. Social media. Business rivals. Ayan had rescued a billionaire's daughter. And life for all three of them would never be the same again.